So best believe and understand.
You too close.
If whatever you planning ends up hurting my brother in the end, there is nobody on earth that can save you from me. I eat punks like you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm tired of your messy queens coming in here messing with my family. Either you can get in line, or you can be removed.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Wesley from A Connection TV here on YouTube, the one place on the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections despite our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on all social media, Twitter and Instagram at A Connection TV. Like this video, leave a comment on this video, and subscribe because it's all free to do. I've been doing YouTube since 2005, so I've been here for a long time. Also, if you saw the beginning of this video, I run my own online streaming platform called watchactv.com. Check that out. It's a platform that houses original scripted content from indie artists. If you yourself are an indie artist, come join the crew. Yeah. Also, if you like clothing, you need to rock my clothing. I got a lot of apparel. If you can see it on the bottom of the YouTube screen, it'll have links to go to my store. This is a cozy hoodie. I have all kinds of different sayings and stuff like that. Cozy because I'm in my skin. You can see like the different color melanin complexions on the hoodie. Shout out to everybody that's cozy in their skin. Shout out to Beyonce, love you. Anyways, let's get into keep it a stack. You go but digga or whack. You go but digga but da but the digga the beats but give it the da. I don't know what they saying. Hold on, let's look up the lyrics. Let's look up the lyrics. All right, Nicki Minaj said, I be eating my spinach. They tried to clone my image. They burned their London bridges. None of them is British. I know they know the difference. And I just fell in love with a gangster. So I hold him down like an anchor. He said if I keep it 100, that I'll keep him safe like a banker. Nowadays, I'll be making them famous. She the princess, so F who the lame is. Of course, I'll be pushing they buttons. I hold the control like the gamers. Like that, keep it a stack. Bitches is ass if we keeping it crack. Bad little redhead, she about to black. She come out, it's a movie, but we don't do back. Woo! Now, you know that's a shot. That's a shot because it was a rumor that Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion was supposed to do a remake BAP. That would have been trash. That would have been a tragedy. Live from London, straight from the palace. Mandem McGallis text us like Dallas. Keep it a bean, yo. He talk nice because the pussy game mean, yo. Like that, keep it a stack. Bitches move why because they know I got bands. They be chatting, I don't give a damn. And y'all know it. Anyways, I want to go back to Nicki Minaj signs. What's her name? Ice Spice. I just forgot her name that fast. Nicki Minaj signs Ice Spice. So I think people got it confused. Ice Spice did not sign Nicki Minaj. I mean, Jesus, what's wrong with me today? Wake up, Wes. Nicki Minaj did not sign Ice Spice, if I'm understanding it correctly and based off the credits, right? Ice Spice is signed to 10K Projects, which is an independent record label, okay? They're not mainstream, okay? And Nicki Minaj did her AMP radio session yesterday, which, by the way, had horrible lag, and it kept cutting off, and I don't know if I was just listening through YouTube and YouTube messed up. No, but she even said it. She was like, I don't know what's going on with the AMP. AMP, get it right. But she kept like cutting out and lagging out. I was like, what is going on? So confused by that. But Nicki Minaj's record label is called Heavy On It. Okay, and in the beginning of the remix, Nicki Minaj shouts out Heavy On It because that's the name of her record label, right? And so Nicki Minaj has collaborated with Heavy On It by Nicki Minaj has collaborated with 10K Projects, the independent label who has signed Ice Spice to produce the remix for Princess Diana. Now, I don't know how far this is gonna go. I don't know if it's just a co-sign collab, if it's a distribution deal, if it's a partnership where they reap the benefits of the money. I'm trying to figure out what kind of deal this is, right? Because for Nicki Minaj to be involved, I would think it would be for a particular reason. Are they going to do like a small little EP? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come out with 3 or 4 songs just to like come out with that or whatever. I'm trying to figure out, why is Nicki Minaj getting involved with Ice Spice? And of course, a lot of people would say, or people have said on social media, Nicki Minaj is desperate. She'll do anything to keep her career going. But let's keep it a bean, like they say in the song. Nicki Minaj has been relevant every year that she's been out. Nicki Minaj is relevant when she takes her 3 to 4 month hiatus breaks. Okay? Nicki Minaj is relevant, period. I'm not gonna say she's forever gonna be relevant, but she's doing a good job to be relevant, period. And so why not keep up with the Joneses? I feel like that's what Nicki Minaj has the ability to do and has been doing. She's been keeping up with the Joneses. Similar to a lot of the artists that are of my age, they're still making music because they're keeping up with the Joneses. Beyonce, keeping up with the Joneses. Rihanna, keeping up with the Joneses. Nicki, well, she don't really do music anymore. But Nicki Minaj, keeping up with the Joneses. Kendrick Lamar's of the world, the Drakes of the world, keeping up with the Joneses, right? And so as music changes, so do they. And Nicki Minaj is keeping up with the Joneses. So partnering with Ice Spice, I think, is really smart because she's dibbying and dillying and dallying with the age group of the teeny boppers, the late teeny boppers, the early 20s. And here she is in her 40s. And everybody in between is going to find something here, find something there. But she's taking that huge chunk, that huge demographic of people and bringing it together and like making music gold, right? And even in the song where she's remixing Princess Diana with Ice Spice, she has different flows in that song. Her delivery is crazy in the song. And Nicki Minaj has the ability to body just about any beat that she's on. Every time she's a feature on a song or partnering with someone on the song or whatever, collabing in any way, shape, or form, I only am interested in the song to hear Nicki Minaj. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but especially when she's like mixing in with Lil Baby or all the little people or the Lil Gucci's or whatever of the world, I only listen to them because Nicki Minaj is on it. And I can care less about an Ice Spice, but I'm going to listen to the Princess Diana remix because Nicki Minaj is on it, right? Nicki Minaj shits in my wheelhouse of music that I appreciate and respect. And like I said in my last video, Red Ruby the Sleeves is one of my favorite joints from Nicki Minaj, umpteen years later, right? And again, I can appreciate everything that she does to a certain degree, but everything is not necessarily for me, right? But this particular track is dope. And because Nicki Minaj is on it and I see how they vibe with each other and their flavor with each other, it makes me look in Ice Spice's direction a little bit more. I tried to listen to her EP and I can't. Munch is aight. Princess Diana is cool. And that's about it. Her music is not for me. It doesn't cater to me in any way, shape, or form. Musically, lyrically, it just doesn't cater to me. Now, throwing Nicki Minaj in there, and I'm like, all right, I'll listen to it. And I'll watch the video like 4 or 5 times just to make sure I'm capturing why I need to be watching this, right? And then I'm like, all right, Nicki Minaj, she bodied that. And okay, Ice Spice is cool. Like, that's how I walk away from listening and watching the video. I thought the video was super sexy though. I thought it was really, really super sexy. And I like that, Princess Diana, aka Ice Spice, gets to live in her little bag. She making a splash, and that's huge. To collaborate with Nicki Minaj, someone that's legendary, iconic in the rap game, her own record label, that's really, really big. And you can't say anything but love on that and support that and respect that, right? Because, wow, your first full year in, a little after your first full year, like in, and you get this kind of collab from this kind of artist at the level that she is, even for how long as she's been doing it. It's just like insane, And it just, aw, for all the other girlies that have tried. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. And In the video before this whole collaborating, partnering between the record labels came out, I was wondering if this would be a situation where they did a song and then Ice Spice would work with all these other people and then it'll be a problem. And Nicki Minaj would be out here looking crazy and da. But in my mind, if they're collaborating and partnering on the business tip, clearly they have a respect for each other. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm wondering. Or maybe they don't. Maybe she was like, oh, you know, Ice Spice is hot right now. Let me hop on that. Here's the deal. Y'all good with that? Cool, let's go. I don't know. It depends. I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see how Nicki Minaj is as a business person, because I would hope that they, you know, had a conversation and sat down with each other. But the way that Nicki Minaj was asking her questions made it seem like she knew nothing about her. She's like, oh my God, you went to college? Or maybe that's a front. Maybe she acting like she don't really know the girl. And then at the same time, it's like, again, how are these business moves made? Maybe it's heavy on it talking to 10K projects and the artists don't really know each. I don't know. I'd be very curious to figure out the inner dealings of that and how the boardroom meeting went. Was Ice Spice on Zoom? Was Nicki Minaj in a robe and she was just chilling in like, yo, what up? You want to be a part of this? All right? Keep it a bean. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that go? At the end of the day, I'm happy for both women. I love me some Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj looks fire in the video. She looks groovy, sexy, pretty hot and tempting in the video. The booty is shaking. The titties is right. The face card never declines. And you know, Princess, their little princess is right next to her. I could see Ice Spice getting her acting back because the way she flowed through the video and the way her and Nicki Minaj were staring at each other's face, and even how she sat down in the chair and said boom, boom to let her junks shake and all that. She seems like she has the ability to lay down a character or 2 or 15. And so I thought it was cool seeing them in the video together. Congrats to the ladies. Shout out to Nicki Minaj for keeping it a bean like that. And I'm glad she ain't making no Bat movie. I'm glad Bat ain't. That was ice cold. Ice cold. Hi, ice cold. Hi, so high. Anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought about this. Are you here for a Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice, you know, collab? I thought the video was hot. I would give it an 8 out of 10. I really would. I just wish that keep it a stack. But I wish that didn't repeat as often as it did. And I wish they had like another set that they went on. But, well, they had a couple sets, but like outside studio sets, I think that would have been hot. I think that would have been hot. Honestly, what would have been hot for me? Just listen to me real quick. Just listen to me, right? Clearly they talking about some people. Like, it just would have been hot if the two ladies was minding their business, walking the streets of the Bronx or New York or whatever. Like a stylized set though, like real sexy set or whatever. And they would see like all the bums that they talking about. They see all the bums that they talking about and they would just point out the bum and just, you know, get into their rap or whatever the case. Or like how she talking about how she got the dude thinking about her while he brushing his teeth. Like, if we would have saw that visually displayed, that would have been hot. Mixed in with them in the set, that would have been like real sexy, like real sexy. But anyways, let me know what y'all thought about the video. What do y'all rate the video? And are y'all here for Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice getting together? Leave your comments below.